Hi, guys. I just wanted to show you something. I, I took a nap this afternoon, which I often do because if you have noticed, I do a lot of my videos in the middle of the night. I stay awake until about 6 o'clock in the morning, then I'll nap all day long. I'll just take naps. And this time I woke up, I had dreamed about, I was watching a video, and it was totally a dream. And this girl had pinned or stapled tags in the front of her each chapter of her book, each book of the Bible. She had a page where she had tags that had the um, probably stickers would be better. See, she had tags that indicate favorite scriptures or most important scriptures throughout the book. Now, James is a horrible example because every single verse in James is like magic. It's like pearls of wisdom, all right? And so they all the verses would be on this first page, but I thought, God, that is so cool. And I was thinking, she was using an actual Bible, and the first thing I thought when I woke up was, oh, I need to go punch some tags, and I can do that in my Bible. But no, I forgot. I was still asleep. Well, no, I just need to add a page to my digital Bible, duh. And see, what I did was, like, if I go to First Peter, let me get my traveling tool, go to First Peter and go to the next page. See, that's First Peter. But if I do a plus page, using my pages, just do a plus page to the right, then it just adds a page that now it's ready to include whatever I want to include. Thankfully, it doesn't mess up with your other links. You don't have to worry about that. They still work. But you have this extra page to do with whatever you want. And what I had done, let me go back to James. I found a tag that I had already downloaded from somewhere. I think probably from digital scrapbookers. And I had put it over here on the left so that it's there. I can use it as a creation kind of a thing. See, if I decide now that I want to do a new verse, all I have to do is take the bucket tool, find a good filling, and let's say I'm gonna use this one, the grid that's already there, and I just tapped on it, so I just created a filling that looks like this. And of course that is see-through, so I would need to do a drop shadow so that you can see it. It's a shape because I have it set so that whenever I do a bucket fill, it will create a shape. So I just need to go to the shape tool and go to the style and do draw shadow. I love that feature. Okay, and I can do fill. Now, what I don't know, let me see. It might overwrite the grid, but let me see. Add fill. If I make it light. Okay, cool. So now I've just created a new tag. And if I'm in James and I go to, now you could also use a label shape or something else, but I just happen to have that tag. So, and that's what I had dreamed. So that's why I have tags now. But so I'm reading in the book of James, and I find a scripture that a double mind is unstable in all his ways. Let's use that one. So I'll go to the A with the I-beam on it. If I go to the tools here, if you don't have it on your toolbar, which I do because I use it all the time, under selection tools, the A with the I-beam there, that one, and then tap on this, drag it till it gets the whole scripture, and do copy. Now I can go back to this page and double tap. I've got set to paste, so you could paste however you paste. and go to the A, and I'm going to put a space between the 8 and the H, just because I like it better when I do that. All right, now I'm just going to grab the right bottom and drag it and see, maybe it'll fit. It's a little too big, so I need to change the point size of all this. Select all and just change the point size slightly. And now see, dadgummit, I've got it set so that it's middle. See, it's center, middle, under vertical. So I need to change that. I'm going to put top, and that way it'll all go up to the top instead of middle, because whenever I changed the point size, it did not change the size of the bounding box. So that's why it jumped out of whack. Now it's in a good place, and that I could call that done. Now what I would do then probably is put, I don't even know what verse I was on. I think it was 1:8. I know it was 8, but I'm not sure what chapter. I think it was 1:8. And I'll write that. Now, these little ribbons I know I got from the digital, and I'll put that link in the description. But that little tag was tricky because it was gray. If I go to my my download pictures, not my photos, but my download from the iCloud, and I search on staples. That's what I was really looking for when I found that ribbon. See, I've got all these different staples that I can use, and I probably should have used like this one, but I'm going to go ahead and pull this one in as well and do open, just so I can show you something. This equals those blue and tan and whatever. That's the same thing. Now if I reduce this down and twist it, where'd it go? Well, heck. There it is. Okay. See, then I can just do that. And that's probably good enough. But if you wanted a colored ribbon, now they probably have colored ribbons on the site already. They've already done the color changes. But I just downloaded the one color thinking it would be easy enough to change the color once you get into Zoom Notes. And it sort of is, but isn't. So if I take this into transparency to get rid of all the white around it, I go to transparency, tap, save. Now I go to the edit. See if I go down here to image and do edit, crop, resize. Now I can go to, the hue is not going to change anything because it's monochrome, it's gray, and hue, no matter what, well, I'll show you. See, no matter what I do, it's not going to change it drastically. Now exposure, you know, I'm going to try changing the exposure. Maybe that'll help. Okay, and now I can go to change color. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's see. And I say existing color. I tap on that dark gray and do tolerance. See, it does that now. And do apply. You have to remember to do apply, because if you don't, the next thing you tap on will just switch over to that. So I'm going to do apply, and then I'm going to go to the highlight color, which is a little bit lighter. Do a different shade of the same color. Tap off, and see, now if I click on the white portion of the, and do apply. Now, I can still see some gray in there, but I'm going to leave it alone because I know that when I do done and reduce it in size, see, you really can't tell. Well, I can see a whole lot more gray than I was able to on these others up at the top. So you can work on it and make it. But that's the tricky part about having multiple colors whenever you're doing that change color. That's why really and truly the staple is the easiest. Those cross staples up at the top, I like those better actually. So anyway, I think I'm going to delete that and just use that. I like that. So now I'm putting all of my favorite or most standout scriptures for the book of James on the front page. So I can go there and go, ooh, ah, you know. All right, that's all. Y'all have a great one here. Bye.